All right, so here is Sean Strickland, no longer the champion, but still one of the best 185-pounders in the world. He's got that high guard and outstanding boxing style. That says nothing of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that he hasn't had to lean upon in recent big-time UFC fights. But this man is known for having outstanding cardio. He lives in the gym. He is a born fighter. And unlike a lot of men and women on this fight night, he loves fight night. He is able to channel those nerves in the proper way. And all eyes are on Sean Strickland in another massive spot here tonight. All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time, but he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time, and certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. Tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Roman Dolidze!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Quite early round action here, and as humbly as he could put it, Sean Strickland believes he has every advantage in this particular matchup. He is convicted that if this fight goes to the ground, he will be the stronger man. Also believes he can run some clock in the clinch if need be, given his opponent's obvious striking acumen. But Strickland is no slouch there as well, and there are many reasons why Sean Strickland, methodically over the last 4 or 5 years, has built himself into one of the very best middleweights on the planet. Nice kick to the body.
Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, nice counter jab there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Dolidze. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. collar tie here in the clinch.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
Oh,
nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him. Nasty high kick.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, collar tie. 15 seconds. Dolidze's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You gotta be careful though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, you heard him.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Strickland.
Big ground and pound.
Dolidze's back in full guard. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. There it is. Now he's running him out. He needs to move. Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Big shots landed by him now.
In the half guard.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Dolidze's right back to the full mount. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Strickland going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job on that. 10 minutes in the books.
boxing looks great. The kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's it.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Dolidze. Block that shot. Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight. Great job landing from the top position.
Big elbow there, lands. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Dolidze. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. "20 seconds left.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Roman Dolidze. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but
Massive hooks lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Dolidze's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet.
He got hurt again.
Oh, straight to the body by Strickland. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Strickland. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
That was nice.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Got to be careful here.
30 seconds to go in this one. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Final seconds here.
Referee helping here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheeks, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because
Shot there, DC. He is officially rough.
a big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional. He's in a lot of trouble.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, effective use of the jab by Strickland. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting out.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done. He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. Now he's in trouble. Oh, he's getting submitted.
You need to work on standing this up.
Working out Ezekiel choking. He somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Strickland's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Relentless pressure from the top by Dolidze. Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
He's got to be careful here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Dolidze's back in full mount. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Well, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffett.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-44, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Roman Dolidze!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.